Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to go through Mark chapter 14. At this point, I believe it's Wednesday in the Holy Week. Jesus is at Simon the leper's house and a woman enters. She breaks an alabaster box and anoints Christ. Some people are mad. They say they could sell the precious oil and give it to the poor. Jesus stops them and says, "Let her. We will always have the poor, but the Son of Man, not too much longer will he be with us." This anointing of Jesus alludes to his coming death. To be anointed in this manner is typical of a criminal's death. Judas goes to the priest and makes a deal. Jesus sends two people to secure a room and have the Passover meal. There must be some religious symbolism in the pitcher of water that is being held by the person that the two disciples are to see and to follow into the house to discover which room it is that they will be using. I'm not sure what it is, but comment down below if you know what this religious symbolism is that lays behind the pitcher of water. Jesus tells his disciples as they eat that one of them that eats with him tonight will betray him, and woe unto him that does. This is the Last Supper. It is now Thursday. Jesus breaks the bread, blessing it, and gives his body to them. He gives thanks, takes a cup, blesses it, and passes his blood to them. They finish. Jesus continues to let them know, according to the Old Testament, he will be smote, and the sheep scattered, later to be raised, and go before them to Galilee. Peter says he won't leave Jesus, he won't be offended. Jesus continues and says, "Before the cock cries 2 times, you will deny me 3 times." They go to Gethsemane, and he tells the disciples to sit while he goes to pray. He takes Peter, James, and John. Jesus leaves the three and goes to pray by himself. He starts to feel the weight of what is about to happen. He asks God to take this task from him, but he also says, "Nevertheless, not what I will, but what thou wilt," as if to say, whatever God's plan is okay with Jesus. He comes back and finds them sleeping, and he says what they could not stay up for 1 hour. And then he reiterates to pray and to watch, and their spirits are ready, but their flesh is weak. He leaves again to pray and finds them sleeping. Their rest has been enough, for the hour has come. The Son of Man is betrayed. Judas then approaches with a great group of people with swords and staves. He goes straight to Jesus and greets him as he would his rabbi by kissing his cheek. This is the sign to the captors that he is the one. They go for Jesus, and Peter draws a sword and cuts off an ear. Jesus quickly calls out the group, saying, "I've been with you in the temple's teaching, and now you come with swords. But the scriptures must be fulfilled." Again, here Jesus is relying on Old Testament imagery and scriptures for strength to get through this. They take Jesus away. Peter follows them from behind. Mark and the other disciples flee. Peter is recognized as one of Jesus' followers, and he denies it 3 times, realizing his words after he hears the rooster crow for the 2nd time. He then weeps. Jesus is being questioned, a lot of false witnesses, but none of their stories seem to line up. Then Jesus essentially incriminates himself when he says truthfully to all of them, he is the Son of the Blessed, the Christ, and that we all shall see him on the right hand of power coming from the clouds of heaven. They all condemn him to death. They begin to beat him, spit on him, and strike him with palms. This is the end of Mark 15. Again, this is moving very quickly, and we are going to roll right into Mark 15 tomorrow. I hope that everybody is enjoying reading thus far through the Gospels. I know that it's definitely enriching going from one right through another, so that way we get a more full understanding of the events that did transpire. Again, if you have any questions or comments on this section of the Gospel, please comment down below. If you happen to know the religious significance of that pitcher of water, please also comment down below. I will do some digging on my part to see if I can find an answer for tomorrow's video. That's all I got. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a great day.